What up? What up? Good morning, GM. Thursday. August 21st, 2025. But another day to have a beautiful day. I'm not gonna lie, Tyler. I went to Mando's last night. I went Locks, and I'm pretty hungover today. And it's like 3 p.m. now. I'm still feeling it. Is it age?
It gets worse in your 30s, and then it gets 100% worse in your 40s.
So you were telling us you were quite hungover this weekend. I'm like, I'm not even that, dude. Fuck.
And I hadn't even gone that hard. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, no. By the way, like we're talking like in an Uber at 1:40 a.m. on the way home. Like we're talking like, not hard. And by the way, like Irish pub, in honor of Sims, and with like the live band type of thing, not like nightclub 5 a.m. Okay, we're talking couple of drinks with the boys type of night, not even tequila, it's just like beers and a little bit of whiskey. Not one of those. Like, man, I'm feeling it. I had to take my first like 3 calls this morning from bed, CZ style.
That's how the best do it. That's how the best in the world take their calls.
Right.
Arguably the richest man in the world. He's up there.
Arguably the richest man in the world, leading the largest crypto company ever created to date, runs his company from bed, per his interview with me. So if he does it, I can do it, right?
Hey, can I just ask, was that a beer, Tyler?
I'm sorry?
You just pull a beer out on air at this time of the morning?
Oh no, this is iced coffee, Sims.
Jesus Christ. My man was starting early. I'm impressed that.
No. Well, our tokens are going to have to be a whole lot higher for me to pull out than the 9 a.m.
I'm on the coconut water. I'm like, I need electrolytes, dude. Like a fresh coconut water. Like nothing's working. I have a liter of water here. Half a liter of coconut water here is 420 ml. I don't know, Tyler. Something's going to have to work, man. Took 2 liquid gels.
Yeah, usually by 3 or 4 p.m. is when you start to shake out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we're pulling for you.
Well, on the good side is I don't no longer have to host a show at 10 a.m. So that was tough. We had a couple of mornings there. That was a tough show to host at 10 in the morning. One day, I'm not going to tell you listeners which show that was, but it was one show that I hosted. I hadn't slept out of the 2,000 episodes. It was before Tyler's era. But
there was one show. I don't know if this was it. I think it was you, Mando, and Ova. You were with Fiwo after like an NFT NYC show, and you guys were in kind of rough shape that day. I remember that. Listening to that show. Yeah.
NFT NYC. Anytime you see me at a conference hosting the show the next day, it's usually not in the greatest shape. But listen, this is how champions do it. Just show up. So today on the show, sorry guys, we're the markets. Let's go to Tyler's topics. We had guests the last 2 days, so we really couldn't dive into that. So let's just make sure we go through all the topics. It looks like Kanye's back. A little less anti-Semitic this time, it appears. But he's launched a token. And so I'm sure we're going to talk about that. And then things you miss here, though, which is a good thing. So on the flip side, I was out drinking. I missed shit like that, right? And then we have the YEET giveaways. So we will give some money away. Yesterday, Mando, YEET really has not been given this week. I think we've been giving too much money away last few weeks. And the RTP gods are not on our side. But today, that changes. And then last but not least, this show is powered by Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect is a connectivity network shaping the future of on-chain UX. If you've connected to Web3 app, you've seen Wallet Connect. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto, as recognizable as Visa at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow Wallet Connect on X and Telegram to stay ahead of what's next. But also Kraken Pro. With Kraken Pro, you get full control over your layout. Drag and drop any module. Customize it all. It's clean, it's smooth, and built for real traders. If you trade crypto, check out pro.kraken.com. Trade without trade-offs. Tyler, we'll go straight to you today.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis, Tyler T on FOMO hour calls the kids can't miss.
Free to bachelors.
Yeah, folks, crypto majors green here this morning. We got Bitcoin up 1%, 113.7. ETH up 3.5%, 42.80.
So bounce.
Up 3.4%, 185. Looks like a couple of pieces of macro data came in here this morning right before the show. PMI in the U.S. Was much higher than expected, showing the economy perhaps is healthier than folks previously thought. And some retail home sales data was also high, above expectations. So a couple of nice data points headed into the big Jackson Hole meeting with Powell tomorrow. Back to crypto, OKB, the OKX token up 60%. This thing's up 320% since they announced their burn back just like 6 days ago. So
it was like 90% of the supply, right?
Yeah, they burned 90%, and then the token has just gone nuts.
Smart.
So nice little trade there for anyone who got into it. We also had Bnb briefly hit a new all-time high at 880 last night. So some big moves on some of the tokens, perhaps with more of the East tie-ins. In other headlines, a judge unfroze $57 million in funds tied to the Libra meme coin case. After signs of compliance, they also don't think the prosecution's case is going to make it. And then coincidentally or not, Kanye West, the Yeezy champ,
or not,
a few hours after that judge released those funds. It ran up to about a $3 billion FTV, has since fallen about 66% to $1 billion. I'm sure we'll get into it more later in the show. We had Zappo. They are calling for a $200 billion Bitcoin inflow as a part of the great wealth transfer from the boomers to their children. So another kind of reinforcing macro trend there. ARK Invest, Kathy Wood, they've backed Bullish and Robinhood now to the tune of about $40 million, $20 million each. The Winklevoss twins, they funded a pro-Trump crypto pack to the tune of around $21 million. It's aimed at blocking CBDCs and supporting crypto-friendly policy. And then we talked about this a few days ago. The New York lawmaker who was pushing for a 0.2% crypto tax in New York on all crypto transactions, that is going to include stablecoin transfers. So that's going to be a big hit if that comes through. So I think we're going to see a lot of pushback against that. And then breaking news this morning, MetaMask has officially launched their stablecoin, MUSD. Big news out of Consensus. In corporate treasuries, MYRIAD Digital is one of the first Bitcoin treasuries to trade well below MNAV, 340 million market cap, 450 billion Bitcoin in assets. So that's what, 75%, well below. And then Windtree Therapeutics, which is one of the big Bnb treasuries, they got kicked out of NASDAQ for some compliance issues.
Really?
Not the best day for the DATs. In token airdrop and protocol news, it was a good day for REKT drinks, setting a new record. 1 minute sell.
Let's go.
In yesterday's base collab drink drop. Our partner Kraken has acquired Capitalize.ai to boost their trading automation capabilities. So I thought that was an interesting one. Plasma had announced a partnership with Binance, 1% of the supply going to early depositors. That filled very quickly. And then Wormhole's looking to outbid Layer Zero to acquire Stargate. And meme coin leaders are green on the day, up about 1 to 3%. Heaven, let there be light. They reached $1 million in daily revenue yesterday, getting up to 75% of Pump's revenue, while also unlocking a new golden TWAP, that light token.
Wow.
Hit another all-time high yesterday as well, though it looks like it is down here this morning. And that's the roundup.
Dude, nice bounce on the market, eh? I was talking to the boys last night about it. So like, dude, I'd love to see that. I actually haven't checked the prices today yet, but I know last night we were looking good, like what, 4,400 almost on Ethereum. And then the rest was ripping too, right? 115 almost on Bitcoin even, right?
Things were ripping last night. And then it looks like we kind of sold off overnight a bit. And now starting to rebound a little bit on the open. Today feels like it's going to be a chop day until we get more of the concrete info tomorrow from Powell.
Yeah.
Day to put a big position in. I think what's notable specifically about ETH is...
Let's check out ETH. Oh, yeah. Okay. 42.
How our boy Tom Lee,
dude,
he called the bottom and then he he bull posted his calls basically. He pulled up the chart with his 40-64 line and said basically,
unreal.
Called it. This guy's fantastic.
Unreal. Look at his page. It's all penguins.
Yeah. We must protect Tom Lee at all.
He retweeted our boy Johnson. Look at that. DJ.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. He is with DJ. Shout out to DJ. He
Shout
deserves
out to DJ.
quality content.
Yeah, honestly, shout out to he's a listener of
The-
ours. He's not here today, but he's usually one of the first people in the space. He's got some good content. So this is it, right? Like, this is so good. Like, where is it? Boom, right on schedule. He says, little pat on the back. He deserves it. You know, it was him. It was probably him too.
And
You know?
it's like the guy who controls 2 pressure per week. Called the bottom, shocker. But hey, we are rooting him on.
We are big Tom Lee fans on the show. That's for sure. And what a call, by the way. I know I was talking to Wiz, like he longed that, like you longed it. You just closed it too early, right? But you had that.
Yeah, I went 25x long at 40.75.
That would have been a nice trade at 4,300.
It would have been. I got out like 42.20, so it was still a nice,
Whatever.
nice little clip. Missed
$80.
another couple.
But we're looking good, dude. Like, you know, I'm glad I pulled up my little lines yesterday on the show, which are like stupidity, by the way. You don't need to. It's not rocket science. Everybody was bearish on charts that aren't even bearish, you know. And looks like we're bouncing off all of them, right? Like Ethereum, literally bouncing right on schedule, what we said it would bounce, and Tom Lee too. But you know, our own Tom Lee, we have Tom Lee at home. Mando was talking about that. Bitcoin's literally ripping right now, Tyler, or ripping, you know what I mean? But you know, it's like going back to last night's levels. Even Solana was back to what, like almost 190 last night.
Yeah.
So market's looking pretty healthy. And even our Farcoin was looking good until Kanye. Kanye decided to, or his whatever, you know, people are behind that, decided to take a stab at it. So I mean, let's talk about that. So what went down? I was asleep. It was probably your time zone. So what went down last night with Kanye?
Yeah, we saw the Kanye tweet. He linked out to a website and then had a screenshot with the Yeezy contract address. Immediately went to it. I want to say, so like I was online at my computer and it basically was at about $1.85 as soon as I saw it. So, I mean, it shot straight to 1.85 billion. There was a brief dip to about $1.50 and then it grinded up to about $3. Arthur Hayes was bull posting it, saying it.
No.
And then some of the bundled tweets started coming out. It looks like this somewhere between around 90% bundled. Somewhere between, I've seen takes of 87% to 94%. So somewhere which means that it's currently at 1 billion. Effectively, it's at $100 million market cap. So the FDV is going to be 10x what the circulating tokens actually are.
Terrible.
I was in the camp that this. I didn't think there was going to be a whole lot of demand to begin with. So this kind of played out how I expected it to. If you traded it perfectly, there was a nice trade to be had. But honestly, you had to get the $1.50 bottom, and then you had to sell that rip to $3, and there was not a long window to do it. So I don't think a whole lot of people who weren't just very early and like your Cupsies and that crew who just.
Wow, there's some big P&Ls on that shit.
There are. I'm not sure what info those folks had, but for the average market participant, it was a difficult trade to be made. So like if you slept through this, what I'm telling you is you didn't miss anything. You probably would have lost money on
There's
this.
also some big reds. Some dude lost $1.5 million here.
Well, the liquidity is huge, right? So these are the types of tokens where you can throw big capital at it. And even if you catch 25%, 50%, you can get a huge win. And there was a nice trade to be had briefly there.
Yeah.
For about 30 minutes. It killed some of our other coins. Like Farcoin was rallying up to 93 cents and went back to 88. Basically, as this played out, some of the other coins sold off as well. Do It Big Chicago is probably the primary person who's painted the bull case for this. And he's been following the Yeezy coin for a while. This is not me promoting it. I'm just showing here.
Just reporting on it is fine. You can talk about it.
The one bull case. He's saying that basically they have been working on this for quite some time. They are planning to integrate it into their merch store. And where it gets interesting is his thesis is part of the reason why it's so bundled is they are going to incentivize merch sales via Yeezy airdrop. So they are going to airdrop tokens.
Interesting.
Who buy merch and drive up merch sales. So basically, with that type of incentive, they're going to have record-breaking merch sales because Kanye already would have a good leg up against most people anyways.
He sells out everything every time. I mean, this guy's Regardless of his thoughts, like he sells out anything he wants.
So we're talking like record-breaking numbers. So, I mean, in theory, like if that's what they're doing, like that could work. But again, we have no idea if that's actually true.
That's the thing I was saying, right? This morning I was talking to you about this. I'm like, if this is what they're talking about and it drops more, this could do well. Because whether people like Kanye or not, and obviously, like, by no means are we supporting what this guy says. Like, it's just not okay. But I think we can talk about it. It could work. He still is like he has like ridiculous amount of influence. And I don't think anybody cares when they're buying coins about his anti-Semitic remarks, right? So
the average participant probably doesn't. What was weird to me is like, so Kanye posted a video. I don't know if you saw it. It's like a 4-second video. It's probably worth
yeah.
Pulling
I saw it.
If like he's like reading off like a piece of paper or something.
Blink twice if you're kidnapped, dude.
Oceans, like this does not feel like this guy really cares about this that much. It was like,
can you hear? Can you guys hear when I play videos now on Firefox or no? Like, did you hear that?
The space can hear it.
Okay, so I guess on Kick, did you guys hear that sound? Sorry to use you guys as a test. On Kick, if you guys watch on video, did you hear the sound when I played the video? I had to change browsers for stream. No, okay, cool. So we'll fix that another day. But he looks like high off his rockers, dude.
He's on Nas, right?
Yeah, I think he is. And let's see some comments here.
I think this timeline sentiment was broadly very bearish. Like no one in my trading groups bought this thing. A lot, mostly out of principle, to be honest.
Nobody I know bought it.
So I think some maturing there from where we were in February. Everyone would have been leaping all over themselves to buy this. That's why I wasn't sure that we were going to see a broad sell-off. And it hasn't been that bad. Like Troll sold off. Troll had hit a new all-time high, but then it kind of rebounded. Light sold off briefly, and then it rebounded.
Classic, right?
One who got hit the hardest, I think.
Because it has the most liquidity.
Yeah.
It's the only coin. Like, it's the only coin you can just dump like $5 million of in a second.
Right.
Right? By the way, what a troll chart. Good job on those guys. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
They made it happen. And it foundationally is a good meme. Like it's an OG meme.
Yeah, of course.
It's one that now that it's high, you can like, okay, I can justify it being high because it's a good meme, regardless of how it got there. So I think I am not short Troll. I'll just say that, but I don't hold it either.
I think we wrote about it. I think the Crips covered something about it. Yeah, they rule. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh no, that was 3 weeks ago. Damn. See, the Crip wrote about Farcoin like 30 mil. And now about Troll like 3 weeks ago. We need to be gotta stop fading the crypto articles. Jesus Christ, man. So 200 something mil, that's crazy. What's Farcoin? I haven't even looked. After guessing the price live on air, I said, oh, back above 900 mil. It's not bad. My quant, Mando, told me last night that he was bullish on it. So that's good.
And our other quant, Lance, posted a nice 5-minute video with his Elliott Wave technical analysis.
He's good, bro. I gotta say, like, obviously, nobody's always right, especially when you're making calls. Like, your job is to make calls on the timeline. Not that it is his job, but that's kind of his brand, right? Mm-hmm. For someone who has built an entire brand making calls on a timeline and is a trader, like, he's really fucking good. So when Blunts posts a video about Farcoin, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt good, Tyler, last night.
Yeah. Oh, and you should have, like, he posted a video and then it just grinded up from like 89 cents to 93 cents. And then he was saying like 94 was a key level. And then the Yeezy coin dropped and it just so
but wait, didn't you say that Yeezy's high on gas? Farcoin quoted.
Well, so that was my next. So the next question about Yeezy is like when Trump dropped, we had the big rotation before everything kind of sold off because people kind of realized it maybe it was the top. Hey, like, I don't think that's the top moment, like maybe in a vacuum, but like how this has played out, it doesn't seem like it was really that. huge of a liquidity suck. So I think
I
everything.
think there's no liquidity to suck, dude. Like, there's, if anything, like I'm just finding out about all these details right now, talking to you. And I think people are just, like the current participants don't give a fuck.
Weird time to drop it. Like this is like peak summer lull. Like
it's true.
Like the meme coin volumes, like they're down. Like this is typically the lowest month here when it comes to trenches.
I mean, this is like the final stretch, right? Like this is the final summer lull stretch. Like I think it's always after Labor Day shit gets started, right? That's why I always say, oh, my birthday is the bottom. Like, cause it's always September 7th, my birthday. It's around Labor Day weekend. Usually it's like always after this, like you get a big spike. Like last year, Pico bottom was like 44K on my birthday, and then like we ripped. And so it's always like that, right? Like people come back to school, kids go back to, even like you, right? Your kids gonna go back to school. You'll be able to, I mean, you're tapped in, but you also will be even more tapped in once your kids are not in your way 24/7.
Open the school.
Open the schools.
Yes, please.
They're opening soon. No, aren't your kids going back this week or next week?
My son doesn't go back till after Labor Day. He goes back the Tuesday after Labor Day, which is shockingly late.
Wow. Listen, in France, it was like that when I growing up. I always started September like 3, 4, 5, 6. In Canada, I always started like last week of August. Like I would be going to school next week in Canada. It was always like that. So there is that. So look, guys, you just gotta wait a little bit. And it looks like the market, dude, ETH is ripping like just 4,300. It's impressive, man. Speaking of that, I know you. Let's go there because you said one of them was removed from NASDAQ. It looks like we'll have to do a daily segment on that at this stage because it's what everyone wants to talk about, hear about. Last night, the reason why I actually made it out there first is I had a meeting. Locked me up. He's like, yo, this really big banker's in town. You want to go meet him? He's like, really, like he's one of the guys that takes all these treasury companies. Like he makes the deals. So he's in TradFi, doesn't do crypto at all. Actually, doesn't even know that much about crypto and openly, right? He asks questions, right? He doesn't actually know it all. But he's a banker. So he knows money. He's been doing SPACs for 20 years, Tyler. 20 years SPAC experience. Huge. Like we're talking, they're moving billions. And they are some of the people that have been behind a lot of these DATs, these treasury companies. So not the mega ones that we cover sometimes, but like 50 mil, 100 mil, 200 mil, like those ones, right? Because he was in biotech, right? And there's a lot of biotech firms that are now being, stuff. And he's in New York, Puerto Rico, which is where all this stuff's happening. And so I was talking to him last night about this, and he was telling me that what you're saying right now, the summer lull, and they're feeling it there. So he was saying at the first, like all these DATs, they were getting a ton of bids. Like you would have a DAT come out, boom, oversubbed right away, bang, 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 bang. But as they go down the curve of all these like tokens, first of all, the fifth DAT about X token is getting less and less thing because there's already a big one. So let's say there's already a DAT with like a $500 million put into that. The people are like, well, I already have my capital in that one. I don't need that one, right? So that's one thing to pay attention to, I think, for like the other tokens other than Bitcoin ETH, right? And then one thing he noticed is that there's way less, even on Wall Street, for example, like there's way less appetite for them at the moment. And what he was telling me is that it's not a sign that they're dying, whatever. It's just maybe it's a summer thing. And he told me that he's going to be looking carefully at September to see once people come back, etc. The whole joke about people in the Hamptons and stuff. It's not really a joke, like they are. And if they come back, what's that going to come to? And it's very interesting. Actually, one of their team members is an analyst who writes like all these like data and reports on the DATs. Will come on the show next week, hopefully, or the week after, to come and give us a whole breakdown. So it's super cool. Like all this information I'm sharing, like it's fun to share. But I thought it was interesting, Tyler, and very curious to see because I know you follow that very closely. So I think obviously people are quick to like dance on their grave yesterday because it's kind of like by the way, full bottom signals yesterday, by the way, eh? Like crazy. But I wouldn't count them out yet. I know I'm not a big fan either, but like I wouldn't discount them either, right?
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. And I think you can also hold different opinions about the fifth suite at.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
SBED and Bitmine and MicroStrategy. So I think it's okay to think that the big ones are likely to succeed and the other ones are going to have a much tougher battle. And now we're seeing it. And the macro trend is, yeah, unless you were early or have like real players like leading the company, you're probably not going to be able to close your race to even get the deal done.
A lot of them are not, right? Like I hear all the time, oh, there's going to be a DAT for this token, that token, and they're just not launching. A lot of them are failing to raise money right now.
But the calls of like Bitmine and SBET that trade being done, I think were premature. So like Bitmine did another 2.64 billion in daily trading volume. So that Blockworks dashboard has the volumes as well, which is basically in line where it was a couple of weeks ago. It's not like peak, but effectively the drop in MNAV hasn't affected their trading volumes all that much. And what that means is they still are raising more ammo effectively every day to keep buying. So Tom and crew are going to be buying. I don't know if it's going to be as much as last week, but they're going to be keeping at it. And
Yeah. Ironically, I think the best stats would be like a Dogecoin over like most of the altcoins.
yeah. So we have one. It hasn't done that well.
No? Okay.
I bought it. I bought
I
it.
did?
And then it had like a nice little early pump and then it sold off like everything effectively.
We
But
also don't have one place to follow all of them. And the Blockwork one has 17 DATs they're following, but there's like 90. Like that's what he was telling me. He's like nobody's indexing them properly.
oh yeah, there's more than what they have for sure.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm very curious what comes to that. I also thoroughly disagree on like, oh, that's the next FTX of the cycle, and that's what's gonna take us to like a bear market, like at all. Like even Mando broke it down yesterday on the show for everyone, but I don't know. I'm not bearish on that, but I'm not bullish on that, but I'm also not bearish on them.
Yeah, I think it's okay to be neutral.
Yeah.
And like they're going to have more of an impact when they're buying huge billions. I don't see a world where they're selling billions.
Yeah.
In a given week, which I think everyone's fear. So it's we're going to continue to monitor the situation like that way. But I think the fears are overblown.
See, there was a very interesting one which he was telling us is Zeus. I think we covered that. It was in the Cantor one. Is Zeus?
Oh, I don't know Zeus.
So it's a DAT that went public on NASDAQ and on the Tel Aviv exchange at the same time. And it's the first one, I think. So he was saying, and maybe it was wrong, but that was able to trade on two markets at once. It was telling me that in Israel, you can't just buy crypto. And so it's a good way for these people to be able to acquire or have somewhat of an exposure to cryptocurrency via this DAT. Another interesting thing that he told me is, because he was telling me, so what's the, like, really, he doesn't come from our world. So, like, so what's the crypto capital of the world? Like, where do you guys focus your time and energy on in terms of cities? That's like, Miami's big now. New York is always going to be New York. There's Hong Kong, Singapore, Korea. And I was telling you how important the Asia market is for us. And they make up for a ton of volume. And interestingly enough, there is no bid from Asia, really, for these DATs. It's a very Western thing. It's a very American thing. He was like, and I think it comes from the fact that I thought about it overnight. It's like probably because Asians are just deep into crypto already, right?
I think that's the piece that everyone's been missing so much is that part of the institutional bid is that a lot of these firms like literally can't buy Bitcoin or ETH. Like Vanguard,
that's what I said.
Not buy Bitcoin or ETH, but they have huge MicroStrategy position.
Yeah.
Right. And now we're seeing that rotate over to some of the big ETH dogs. It's probably not going to rotate to the 10th biggest altcoin debt, but it's going to rotate to big ones and any of the ones that have like real backing, like Peter Thiel's tied into it.
Yeah.
Trump family's tied into it, right? Like, well,
yeah,
those are going to get some action. And
100%.
And I feel like there's the evergreen take that Wall Street doesn't care what CT thinks.
Absolutely.
True.
No, but in this a good example, MetaPlanet is the best example from Asia, but there's not a huge like Asia bid on these in general. Mando, I was telling Tyler, I don't know what you gave me last night, man. Those beers or like a couple of drinks that we had. I'm tired today, dude. I was telling Tyler.
Here. Ready? I'm great. Sorry, I had a meeting for the first half an hour.
You're good. You're good. We've just been chit chatting. I was kind of debriefing right now. We already talked to our bags. Don't worry. But we were debriefing right now. Just quickly.
Where's heaven? Where's light?
We'll go there next.
Thank you.
We'll go there next. Yeah. Actually, you know what, Tyler? That's a great call, though. Yeah. Like this light trade is. I mean, there's not many trades you could have taken last week. besides that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
Tyler's sending us a little link. All right, let's just go there. All right, let's talk about light.
so. I had some concern with Heaven and the light trade the last couple of days because the revenue numbers were kind of going the wrong way. And yesterday, at one point, it showed 140,000. Like, oh, that's not great. But it turns out that the team had some issue; it wasn't being recorded properly. So they updated the revenue numbers. Keep scrolling down. Boom.
Where?
1.29 million. Heaven.
Whoa.
Million. So they're literally neck and neck with pump fund revenue right now. And granted, this does not mean they're neck and neck in volume because Heaven is taking a higher chunk effectively of their volume than pump. But on a revenue base, they're still not even on the juke.
Yeah. Why?
Analysts to work. Why aren't they in the dashboard?
Yeah.
But huge numbers. They put out a golden twop basically saying that once they corrected this, they took the bucket of funds. It was like 700K. And they did a one-off buyback. So they put a huge chunk back into the light token. They've now bought back over $3 million, over 3% of the light token. It hit a new all-time high briefly yesterday. It looks like it's down this morning. It's hanging out at like 180 million FDV, million market cap. We still haven't had any big runners. So a handful of tokens have gone to like the $5 to $8 million range. This dark token, opposite of light, if you get it. Dark.
Get it, Mendo? Are you buying dark token?
I love it.
It ran to 8 million yesterday, but it's down a bit this morning. So I think that's the piece that's missing right now. But it's also hard to force organic new memes, right? Like, what's the last good meme that's really run? Let's put Yeezy aside.
It's only troll.
Ibiza guy.
Yeah, final boss.
And those are things that are like more pop culture, again, that are just organic and come up. I think that's going to be one of the next big tests is if the next Ibiza guy comes, is the token is Pump going to win? Is Les Bonk going to win? Is Heaven going to win? Like, who's going to have the meme that really runs? I think that's going to be a big test. But
does one launch on every single one of them and then they all kill each other?
100% that's going to happen. Yeah, which is going to be messy for sure.
Yeah. That I'm still very, very impressed by the troll performance. I do want to bring it back. Like this is impressive. I have none of it. Not in the trade, but that candle yesterday is wild. Is this something that caused it? It went all the way to 270 from like 190.
I didn't see a specific cause. I just saw that.
Interesting. That is huge. In other news, speaking of coins, REKT. 1 minute sellout?
New record. They're based lime. I totally missed it. I didn't have a chance. It sold out too fast. But they're setting new records every day.
That's hilarious. REKT. Let's go to Ovi's page. Let's see. We're sold out in 1 fucking minute. That's actually really impressive. Wow. So there you go. Someone broke it down, right? Liquidated Lime was less than 48 hours. Outside Apple was 40 minutes. Shipwreck was 17 minutes. Liquid Gold 3 minutes. Jupiter 20 minutes. And that was 1 minute. That was their fastest sellout.
It was. I feel like they've got a problem on their hands now. And it's a good problem. It's going to be hard to beat 1 minute. It's going to be hard to beat the 1 minute sellout. So I think the next one's probably going to take a little bit longer, but that's okay. The other cool thing about this one is there was no token incentives, right? So these people are just buying drinks. They're not getting REKT back.
Yeah, I was reading some comments about this morning. Like some people saying like, bought it because I'm running out. So it's pretty good. I mean, the speed of which my mom is drinking all my REKT cans here, I'm gonna have to call tabs. Get all the re-up. I still have like 100 something cans. We're not. We're doing okay on that front. Anyways, Mando, how are we feeling about this market ahead of Jay Powell tomorrow? It's tomorrow, right? Jack's his speech. Looks like we bounced pretty well yesterday.
Yeah, I think it begins today, right?
Oh, it begins today. Okay.
But the speech is tomorrow.
Oh, because a lot of people are in Wyoming for the SALT conference right now, right? So this one's been pretty big. And a lot of people seem to have gone there. I saw K Money take a selfie with Tom Lee. Did you guys see that?
Hey, Money's in Wyoming.
He went to because there was the Kraken conference, a huge salt conference with Scaramucci. I think Scaramucci puts it together. It's his conference, right?
I saw Scaramucci up on stage. I didn't put that together.
I think he's involved. And so look at this, Tyler, Amanda. So good.
Mog,
So fucking good.
Mog, if I'm being honest. Like I could absolutely see that world.
I just Tommy cracks me up, man. I like the guy.
He's got his earpods in the photo. He's like listening on a call or something. He's pretty.
Oh my god, dude, that is hilarious. Yeah, so the Salt conference, I think it's a really, really, really big conference. Scary. Follows me. Look at that. Should get him on the show. Yeah, it is his conference. It is his conference. We saw him in Davos, remember?
Yeah, he was in Davos. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, we listened to him. Oh, I should follow that. So looks like there was a lot of stuff going on there. Yeah, so it's with Kraken. Yeah, exactly. It's at the Four Seasons Jackson. That's probably a good conference, boys. Who's speaking? Eric Trump, Thomas Money, Arjun Seth. Interesting. Did our favorite KOL Senator Cynthia Lummis drop some bangers yesterday, or what?
Well, they dropped Wyoming dropped their stablecoin first state.
Yep. That is true. That is true. Interesting. So a lot of good stuff going on there. Scaramucci is like deep in crypto, eh? It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
He's very deep. Wait, he would be like the perfect front for like a Solana treasury code, no?
He's very close with AVAX, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is he?
He's tokenizing 2 of his $300 million funds on AVAX.
Whoa.
So he would need to do an AVAX one.
Oh, okay.
Could be in the works. I haven't seen an AVAX one yet.
Could be. Interesting. No, I'm just throwing this timeline right now. It's wow, a lot of big. It's very institutional, of course. I mean, crypto's gone full institutional now on these things, but looks like it's been pretty good. Anyways, what else we got, Tyler?
We had some big news out of the CME and FanDuel yesterday.
Yes.
Market impacts. So the CME Group,
Wow.
FanDuel, they're teaming up to launch a new event contracts platform. Going to make it much easier for everyday users to bet on markets like the S&P, oil, gold, and even crypto. It's going to be a new joint venture, unlocking very simple yes/no markets for FanDuel's millions of customers. So we are talking S&P 500, NASDAQ 100 indices, oil, gas, and gold. Crypto's going to have Bitcoin, ETH markets. There's going to be GDP, CPI, macro markets, and more. Jointly operated by two, I believe it's going to be in the FanDuel app, as I understand it. And I mean, there's some big impacts here. So FanDuel bettors, right, are now going to have a direct line into these effectively prediction markets.
Wow.
Like they're legitimized with the CME as the partner, right? So it's
wow,
on-ramping along with legitimacy. We've got the crypto tie-in as well with the crypto markets. And just kind of, it's furthering this trend of kind of like the hyper gamification of everything along with the prediction market. Boom. Right. We had a long conversation with John Wang about it yesterday, and that was before this news came out. Oh. And
dude,
what I see happening, and John hit on it, right? I personally thought we were going to see a bigger drop off in volumes from the 2024 election into 2025. And it's really not that bad. It's not that drastic. Like we're still seeing over $1 billion a month in poly market volume. And what's happening now is you're laying the foundation for what is going to be just a massive 2026 midterm and an even bigger 2028 election cycle. So I think that the next 3 to 4 years are going to be up and to the right for the prediction market space.
Yeah, this is I hate to say I was right, but we really I'm glad, like I'm glad that we got a fully functioning and launched and with a great strong base prediction market already out at the cusp of like the economic and industry boom of this industry. Like it's like it is absurd. We don't need to go over it too much because we talked about it for like 40 minutes yesterday, but
Mhm.
like it's insane how big prediction markets are getting. And it's changing even sports books. It's gonna change everything. So it's extremely interesting, and I love it. I love it. FanDuel, let me know if you're trying to acquire prediction market platforms. You know, we out here. We out here. They're all gonna buy them, right? Like all these companies are gonna have to buy these prediction market platforms and media companies. So, you know, I think we're at the right place at the right time. You know, I love that. We're gonna have to do prediction contracts and events contracts on YEET, powered by MYRIAD. Mando, just saying. You have my number. You know where I live.
I love it. Let's do it.
Wait, what sportsbook?
Oh, I saw all the front end for it yesterday. Like it's looking nice, but I'm hoping like KBM is like.
I would have hit, dude. That motherfucker must be a tough one to work for.
He's definitely on it, but it'll be coming. It'll be coming. That's all I can say, really. Like
Any alpha for the show? Chat.
I think it could be fun because like maybe we could do the show from different locations, stuff like that. Like
Yes.
Tyler, we're traveling, baby.
Yeah. A lot of fun stuff happens when you own a crypto casino. So
get the YEET jet ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I just say, I feel like I'm seeing YEET blow up a bit.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel I'm seeing a bit of a shift over the last few weeks.
In what sense? Like, what are you seeing? What are you seeing different in the last few weeks?
More people playing, more people talking about it, and not for Kaido yaps. It feels organic usage and commentary.
Well, our volume is definitely picking up, which is good. But I think it's a bit of that. Obviously, we've been sponsoring a few more. Like, if you're hanging out on CT, I think we're going to start sponsoring a lot more of like the sort of content that you know potentially. But yeah, I think in general, like with these sort of things, it sometimes takes a little bit of time for like people to like. You don't want to be the first person to try out a new platform, right? Things you often only, that's with anything in crypto. You kind of need 6 to 12 months to be like, okay, these guys have been around. I was doing my thing beforehand, but I'll give it a try now. Like it's been proven. That's the same with me. Like, can I be bothered to like go check out a new protocol if I'm just kind of doing my own thing? And then only after it starts to gain momentum do you suddenly feel like, okay, actually I should go check this out. So oh wow, we still got a shot though, man. This is still impressive.
I know, but dude, like he's like, it's tough, man. He's good. He's good, you know.
But the thing is, that means we'll have a dice roll with a 1 out of 3 shot.
Yeah, this isn't over, right? You know that. So it's like we got to get as high as we can, really.
Oh, we can see our volume people here.
Yeah.
Oh, I never clicked. That's nice. Very nice. Look at that.
I think FOMO has in terms of number of signups, I think FOMO is got the most number of signups.
Come on. Come on, baby. We're your dude. Come on. We're your star show, baby.
Yeah.
We're the main event of YEET. Come on. We're the first.
We get to the final, we win another, is it 6K or 5K?
You tell me, dude.
I think it's a nice amount, like which we can give back. So we've already won 4K. So if we beat Wizard, it'd be 5. And then I think if we beat Wizard, we'd win the whole thing, right? It'd be us versus
there's a big fight, dude. That MYRIAD TV is also actually technically winning even over Wiz right now. Like MYRIAD TV is a big fight.
Yeah.
So all right, well, time for me to take my talents to YEET. I haven't gambled much. I don't really want to gamble, but I may have to. You know,
it feels like the market going sideways as well. Like, did you see that thing that Greeny posted today?
No.
The number of on-chain traders.
Oh, the Solana stat. Let's go there. Hold on.
Let's go to Greeny.
Right.
I don't know. Let's pull it up. Let's figure it out if it's right or not. Yeah, it's
this one. That's a wild looking chart, isn't it? Now, I think always these things, they like the way that June works is it just like it always goes to 0 at the end, basically, often.
Is this
But-
accurate though? Like Tyler does make a good point here.
I mean, I was just looking at this is DeFi TVL index volumes, and it's just up and to the right.
I think that's probably right. Number of traders, I think it's probably right.
Interesting.
So what's the green line?
That's Solana.
Solana.
Okay.
I think obviously there was a ton of bots back in January and Q4, right? Solana, like number of users is always a really difficult thing to judge because
Love AI agents too.
yeah, with speedy, cheap blockchains, you just get bots.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't really know about this stat, but it's true. Like TVL and stuff is, dude. Like I remember on the show 2 weeks ago, I was talking about linear TVL at like 90 mil, saying like pay attention to it. It's at 400 mil, guys. It tripled in like a week because of the ether. Like, did you see this thing?
I didn't see the latest.
It's insane. The linear TVL is now at, let's see, 438 mil. It was 379 like yesterday or 2 days ago. Look at this. This is insane. Obviously, I pay attention to that in abstract very closely, right? So I look at this and it's actually like, so we have like the latest Myriad markets numbers, because we study both chains now, obviously, are like the linear traders are coming in strong. Like there's less of them, but the volume they're making is just increasing like crazy. It's quite impressive. So there's quite a lot of money being flown around. I feel like DeFi is all the money now, you know? No.
This ETH boom is just going to make it. And I feel like DeFi is the next meta. Feels like a safe bet.
So what are you buying? Like Eigen, Lido, Aave. Is that right?
Yeah, the big players. I think
Lido, Aave, because I guess all this ETH and treasuries has to be staked somewhere, right?
Yes. And we're seeing more and more just integration, like tokenized stocks are going to come into DeFi, all that. So
yeah,
obvious bull case. Linea is, I think, going to be a very interesting one. I think a lot depends on how high it's going to come out. But part of me is wondering, is that going to be one of the trades of Q3, Q4, depending whenever it launches?
That's going to be a good one. Speaking of Linea consensus, did you guys see the MetaMask stablecoin today?
Yeah, MUSD, first self-custodial wallet to launch a stablecoin.
Interesting, right?
They're going to have on-ramps, swaps, bridging, everything all inside MetaMask. It's going to be spendable via the MetaMask card at millions of their merchants, and it's going to go live on ETH and Linea.
What do you guys use for your crypto cards?
I've been using, so I do have the MetaMask card.
The IRL one. Yeah, you do have the IRL one, right?
Yeah, I have the IRL one, but actually your phone number is tied to it. And but I've been using, because I'm comfortable with it, because I have it. It's my Gnosis Pay one, because it's a Gnosis safe.
Right.
And what I like about it is the Gnosis safe. So it's like really like, it's actually MetaMask to its proper self-custody. But the MetaMask card is a debit card. The Gnosis one is a credit card. That's the difference. But I've been using the Gnosis card for, I actually don't use my credit cards anymore.
Is that a physical card too?
Yeah. It's a physical card. Yeah. I can connect you to the team directly. They'll sort you out and send it to you like overnight. And that's so like I have Apple Pay for it. So like I don't even use the physical card. Like I just I just have it right there. Like in my thing. You know?
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's it's nice. I use it for everything. I like so it's in euros. So it's like a Euro E card. So like I transfer, like I top it up, I go on D-Bridge and I just like bridge like USDC to Euro E on Gnosis chain. It takes like 2 minutes. And then that's it. I just use it for everything. No cap on spending either. It's not bad.
If anyone can listening, I would like the physical MetaMask card.
You still don't have it?
I don't.
Okay, hold on. This changes now. I feel like I've promised you that for a long time, a lot, and I haven't actually like messaged. So let me just fix this right now. Linea, MetaMask. Where's our girl Liz? Liz is the fam. You talk to Liz. She retweets your shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Liz, Liz, I'm live on air right now, and Tyler did it. It really wants a physical MetaMask card.
If MetaMask had a kind of leaderboard, I think I would be top 10. I'm on the it's
Oh my god. All right. Well, I sent the message now, like for real this time. There you go. Lox is even typing in that chat right now. There you go. We got you. We're gonna get you that way. You need one too, Mando, while I'm at it?
Yeah, I'd love one.
All right, Mando wants one as well. There you go. The whole FOMO Hour crew needs an MM card. Lock said, tell him he can get one if he gets a fox tattoo. Ooh. Oh.
now we're talking.
God damn it, Locks. He gets his whole sleeve tatted and wants everybody. Ways of Wang. All right, MetaMask cards for everybody.
You get a card.
It's funny, actually, it saved us yesterday at that chicken place I went to with Logs. They only accepted cash, and we didn't have anything, no cards, nothing. Thankfully, Logs has this one MetaMask card. He was able to just go to the ATM and take some euros out. So it's actually pretty interesting. Like, I just love the fact that like it's a different sense to crypto, right? It's like you have your stables, it's crypto, it's their credit card, then you get cash, like cold hard cash out. Like it's like a different relationship with crypto. I feel.
Yeah.
It feels nice, you know.
I like it.
You actually feel like you have money. You know, like I used to travel around like my Canadian credit cards to get like I was notoriously bad with that. It's so annoying. Like everywhere I went, my credit cards would get like frozen over nothing, like over a steak dinner, for example, like in London. And then I always had problems. I have never once had a problem with my Gnosis Pay card. And actually, when my wallet got stolen a few months ago in Paris, all the other ones, it took a month to get them back, and to freeze them took like an hour on the phone. Gnosis texted the guys, froze, done, got a new card next week. So we even get better service with these credit cards. So I like that. And a lot of them have a lot of good cashback rewards, by the way.
Ways of Wang is asking, can I use my Poly USD with MetaMask? But you have to put it on Linea. You have to bridge your USD to Linea.
There you go. So on Linea. And by the way, like I'm sure there's something cooking with that. Like, I don't know. Like, there's got to be something cooking, right? 85% of the token, Linea token, goes to ecosystem. Like, I don't know. I know nothing, by the way. Like, we talk to them a lot, but we don't get all this little piece of information. So don't, Anyways, so, but that being said, it's 356. So let's give some money away.
Let's do it.
The code was troll today. TROLL. Sorry. I mean, look, if you're on Spaces, you're on Spaces. If you're on video, you get the code on screen. There you go. TROLL. We did share it on screen actually for like half the show. So TROLL, that was the code. Built for big moments. It's true. I see YEET on my timeline a lot. Like a lot. Let's go. All right, Mando, we're giving money away today. You're not gonna win today. You're not winning today. YEET is not winning today. Holy bean!
Holy
bean! I love the name. Yeet.com. There you go. Let's get some money. Holy bean is in the chat. I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat. So Holy Bean is the person in the chat. Holy Bean, congrats. Oh, he's here.
He's here.
Yay! Woo! Holy Bean, are you?
Go.
Yeah, we got to. What are we playing? Some lamb chop? I want to play lamb. Are you playing lamb chop? Is that what we're, yeah?
We gave away a lot on REKT Radio yesterday.
Yeah, how much? How much did they win?
Nearly $5,000. Oh, just over $5,000, I think.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Guys, we're nearing 1,000 followers, lads. I want to see some love on our Degenz live content, y'all. Like, we're working really hard across 3 different shows. 3 shows hosted under the same umbrella. So make sure you show us some love, everyone. We're almost at 1,000. Right. 1,000 followers. Big shout out to Parallel AI Rave for giving us a bunch of subs. AR bar number 2, Spacebar 32. I love that. Thank you guys. And so let's give some money away. I can't read the
He's already shouting tracks, by the way.
Tracks.
Okay, easy mode tracks.
Yeah, what mode?
All right. You guys can't hear the music, right? Spaces can, but
Mode and we got to the tracks. That was wild.
there's a new mode here. Turbo mode. Look at that. I'm not gonna do it, but all right. So is he saying easy mode? I'm assuming easy, right? To the tracks.
He hasn't said anything since, but he definitely said tracks. I'm just following to see if he does
All right.
come up with it.
You've got to do it easy, right?
I think you've
To
got to do
me-
it on easy. He's just
What do you
saying to
mean?
the tracks.
Guys, we took someone on hard the other day to a medium.
Yeah.
We took someone to the tracks on hard.
All right, slam them both on easy. And he's not give a comment, so let's go with
Okay.
easy. Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah. There we go. Easy. We're good.
All right, to the track. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Come
Come
on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Talk about
Yes. Go. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
brutal. All right, let's run it back. Hold on. I need a sip of water.
So we had a 2x in hand, I guess. Or just shy of 2x.
We did. All right. Well, he's already got $500 in the pocket, so let's take him to the tracks.
To the tracks.
To the tracks. To the tracks. It works when you sing. To the tracks. To the.
talk about no.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Mando wins again.
You want to do one more run on Yeet? Do one more.
So,
Come on.
so
That was
now
just-
he is delayed, right? I'm going to say this. He is delayed, it looks like, because as you were doing it, he said medium.
Okay,
I
so
think-
on medium,
So I
on
think
Yeet.
if you're gonna give him another spin, do it
Yeah,
on
Let's
medium.
do it. To the
Shout
tracks.
out to our sponsors, Yeet.com. Use code FOMOHOUR. All right, and gamble responsibly. Let's go. Medium to the tracks, Mando. You pick because you're paying for it.
Let's do
Is that what we're
4 and let's see where we're at. All right.
Okay, so there's the first one.
No.
Nah, this is this. Who made this game? Who made this game?
Holy shit.
Medium is just, I don't know. When we go up to Death Wish, it's just like, oh my god, Benny, what did you try and create?
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Need the return to player on soon.
Oh, brother. Should we try one on Death Wish? Let's try
Yeah.
on Death Wish. One more.
Okay,
Let's
but
play.
how much? Like the 250?
250 on Death Wish.
Wow, holy bean.
All right, Mando's feeling lucky. And is that one still for the winner? Is that
Yeah.
that's okay?
This is why you play every day, folks, because you never.
Look at that. Lucky winner today. He gets fucking 4 different runs. And he's
We're
already
doing-
made $500.
Are we doing Death Wish?
Yeah,
We're
we're doing
doing
Death Wish.
We're doing
Holy
Death
The
Wish.
shit.
boss
Come on, boys.
says,
Come
all
on.
right,
Look at these.
Come
numbers.
on.
Oh my god.
I need everybody in the audience.
Look at the
If you're
fucking
Jewish, if you're Muslim, if you're
To the
Christian,
tracks?
you're Buddhist, I want you to pray. We're going to the tracks. We're taking her to the tracks. No matter your God, I want you to pray to it right now. And
Just
if you
quickly
don't believe in
scroll
God,
all the
just
way
pray.
across. Scroll all the way across and look
Scroll
how
all the
much
way
it
down.
is.
All the
Go
way
up,
down.
scroll all the way, Farouk, and have a look what it is at the casino.
Yeah, to the barn. We're going to the barn.
Jesus
$30
Christ.
million.
Bankrupt him.
I have to say though, this guy wins 30 mil, a mil each for the team. All right,
We're taking a cut.
including you, Sims, including you.
And 5 subs.
Right now, we're taking a cut.
If he makes 30 mil, we're taking a cut. I'm saying it on air, on the record right now. If he makes 30 mil, we're taking a cut. All right. With that being said, the hand is here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, we've done one. Nah.
Fuck off, man. All of this for that. All of this
We got caught up. We saw the dream. We saw the 30 million, and we thought we can do it.
I'm doing $2 on Death Wish because we have $2.60 here. That's pissing me off. My OCD. So $2 to make 240K.
Run it.
Run
Come on. Yes.
on.
Go. Kick him up.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Oh. I mean, on Death Wish, that's like that would have been good. Hey, okay, let's stop gambling because now we're just gonna keep playing for an hour.
Yeah.
We're just gonna, one day that could be fun. Like not on full hour because obviously that's not the purpose of this show. But we just kick off a stream one night, Mando, and we just put in like I don't know, 10 grand each,
Yeah.
and we just rip it. Like our money, we keep whatever. We just fucking rip it. Like I'm down for that.
Thinking about creating a kick account. I'm thinking about doing it. So who knows?
Let's do it. Make an account. You can stream on the Degenz thing too. We can fucking let's rip it. Sims can sort you out. I'm down. I'll come in. I'll put like 10 grand. Let's just cook. Let's just play. Anyways, with that being said, that was a great show. Tomorrow, reminders, 2 winners tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's a subscriber that will be picked and win, and the winner from the usual Friday is going to be Farco on Friday, so Cormier is going to be a lot of fun with that. With that, we'll start tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.